Welcome back everyone. This is our Warrior Arena run. We are currently 9-0, which is quite impressive for a Warrior. You can check out the earlier games in this particular arena run on my YouTube channel. There are two videos that do showcase the earlier games, but this final video will showcase the final games in this arena run. So we're ploughing ahead, currently at 9-0, going up against a Paladin with a reasonable opening hand. So choosing here between the Stalker and the Creep, I chose to use the coin there. I chose to use the coin because you can coin a 2-drop out and then on turn 2 play another 2-drop. Argent Lance is interesting. Okay, he doesn't win the joust, which is really good for me. Now, equipping the weapon's interesting because, of course, he doesn't kill the Haunted Creeper fully because there is the deathrattle and it spawns 2 1/1s. And that's one of the reasons why I chose to play the Creeper. It's a sticky minion. So now I've got 3 minions on the board. Yes, he can use the weapon to pick off a small spider, but in my opinion, if the Haunted Creeper has absorbed 2 weapon attacks there in total, that's great value, in my opinion. Spider tank is really good for him, unfortunately. For me, because my Gilblin Stalker and the Spectral Spider are both contested by the tank. In fact, it's not enough to kill the tank, actually. So I'm in a bit of a challenging spot here, and for that reason, I'm not going to reveal the Gilblin Stalker. I'm going to keep it hidden. We'll see what he does with his Spider tank. At 9-0, you sort of expect this Paladin deck to be absolutely insane. And Warrior at this level, I think, does struggle to compete with the top tier decks, be it Paladin or Mage or Rogue. So just getting this far with Warrior, has been a lot of fun. Just, really, really interesting. So I can get a value trade here, and that's pretty strong. I can kill the 3/3 and sort of imply that I want him to trade his Shredder into one of my 4-attack minions. Special delivery kills the Stalker. Gilblin Stalker didn't get any value for me in that game. That's ridiculous. So special delivery there wrecked my Stalker, and now he's debating what to trade into. He's going to draw a card. That's smart. Oh wow, Armor Smith. Anyway, so I still have the initiative because I'm playing stuff that he has to react to. Let's draw. Now this is really interesting. Mind Control Tech, steal a minion. Bash, kill a minion. Frothing Berserker, go absolutely mental with an attack buff. So we're going to take the Frothing here. In hindsight, I'm wondering whether Bash would have been better to kill the 3/3. But this seems decent. The Frothing has 4 health. I mean, that's pretty hard to remove with what he's got on board. He would need a weapon or Consecration. And of course it's Paladin, so he's probably got both of those things in hand. He's probably got a True Silver Champion in hand at the moment. He's probably got a Consecration. He may even have Equality. Frothing is an aggressive play. Oh look, there's the Consecration. Yeah, Frothing is an aggressive play, but a decent play if he doesn't have an answer to it. And he did have an answer. He had Consecration. So, thinking how this game would now go if he wasn't able to answer it. In a rage, right? Kill the 1/1, but I need to get something strong onto the board. And the 5/5 Frostelly is very, very strong. I've frozen his face. You could argue it's a bit of a waste, but it's my best minion, and I'm not counting the Venture Co in there because the Venture Co is something you don't really play until your hand's empty. Keeper of Uldaman has just neutralised my Frostelly. It's so unfortunate. So he has answers for everything. He had the Consecration to take down the Frothing Berserker. He had Keeper of Uldaman to neutralise the Frostelly. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to trade, and we'll heal it up. That's very strong. So I've got the board. He says well played. Sure. I've been able to counter his plays. Wow, my control tech. So answer after answer after answer, and there's a Frostwolf Warlord. Wow, that's really bad. That is really, really bad. Just like that, the game can swing. Just like that. You're in control, down comes a my control tech, steals a minion, plays something big, and you've lost control. So, I have to counter the 6/6, and there are two ways of doing that. There's the Venture Co, and there's the Cobra. So, if he kills one of those things, the other can still counter his 6/6. That's my logic here. So I'm using the Frost Ellie to trade, and the reason is I want to get some value out of it, and I'm actually killing. I'm scared. It's a Paladin. I'm scared of his Frost Ellie. I'm actually killing it. And sorry, not his Frost Ellie. His Frostwolf Warlord. Sorry, I'm getting confused here between the minions. So using my Frost Ellie to do the trade earlier, he now has to trade his 3/3 in. So Frost Ellie gets double value there. That's really good. Cobra is still on the board. Venture Co is still on the board. Both of those are relatively threatening. So let's see how this pans out. Yep, another answer. There's Hammer of Wrath, neutralizing my threats. So Cobra gets no value for me at all. Oh dear, right. Spectral Knight's decent, and we go face. We're not going to pass up 7 to the face. Is there an argument for killing the 2/4? Maybe. But the Venture Co is going to be a bit of a problem for me now, because it's going to make all of my other minions expensive. So I'm not really going to be able to play more than one minion per turn by the looks of things. He's going to kill it though. He's going to kill it.
Behold, the might of Stormwind.
Not that I had many minions to play anyway. I mean, my hand's pretty much empty. But yeah, he's going to trade, right? Sure. Stormwind Champion. Blessing of Might. Wow. The answers are everywhere. On a positive note, I can play more stuff. So I can empty my hand now. I can play 2 cards. We have to trade. We have to trade. The good news is that the 2/2 Silverhand Recruit doesn't kill my Spectral Knight. That's the good news. He's going to potentially have to use the Stormwind Champion to make a trade here. We have a Death Spite still that we can play, and that's going to help with minion clearing. Our health token is good, so that's positive. Okay. But he's got lots of cards in hand, and that's a card that I didn't want to see. I mean, that card now, Sunwalker, may have sealed the game. Alexstrasza, sure, but I don't think she does anything. But I have to play her. There is no choice. She has to be played.
I bring life.
She brings life. But, well, I think I'm dead. Debating here whether to trade the 3/3 into the Sunwalker. Will I get? I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to use his Farseer with the Wind Fury to kill my 3/3. So I may as well cash in the 3/3 now while I can.
I wonder.
If I trade the 3/3 into the Sunwalker, it may also force him to use the Sunwalker to kill Alexstrasza.
Thank you.
Purged.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the right call, but I don't think I can win this game. I really don't think I can win this game. Follow the rules. No, I can't win this game. This is so unfortunate. So I'm actually happy there that I traded my minion in earlier on that previous turn, just damaging that Sunwalker a bit more. But yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Murloc Knight, concede. Yeah, we're not winning that. Answers after answers after answers. One answer after another. Oh, that's a Paladin at 9 wins, right?
Victory or death!
Okay, so 9-1, 9-1, and we're going up against a Rogue. Rogue is another top-tier arena class within that top three grouping of Paladin, Mage, and Rogue. So Rogue sits there quite comfortably as a top class. Warrior, well, Warrior is in sort of that bottom grouping of arena classes. So we've done pretty well to get this far. A tempo snake, which is just going to get slammed. We don't want that on the board. It's just not good. I mean, we could have played Micro Machine and it would have traded in, right? But was Micro Machine the better play there? That snake. Alright, Micro Machine is a 2-2. Is the Ogre going to be stupid here? Yes, it is. He targeted the Micro Machine. The Ogre was stupid. And he's going face, sure. Micro Machine will grow. It will grow. There's the Obsidian, and there's the Death Spite into the Ogre. Now, I could theoretically now use the Death Spite to protect my Micro Machine. Unfortunately, there is the deathrattle on the Death Spite, the Whirlwind effect, which will put my Micro Machine to 1 health, and he'll just ping it off on the next turn. But do you know what? That's absolutely fine. If he wants to face tank, that's great. But I'll use the Belcher to protect it, so he would need a spell here to clear the Micro Machine, and if he can't clear it, he's in serious trouble. Oh, there's a spell. Oh, there's a minion. Yep, Stormpike Commando with a huge gun, clears off the Micro Machine. Pretty good response. Arathi Weaponsmith. It's a weapon, and warriors love weapons in arena. So we've got a Sludge Belcher and a 3-3 on the board, and we have a 2-attack weapon in hand, equipped. So that's pretty good. He's at 19. I have Obsidian for next turn. So that's going to help, but do I need to play the Obsidian if I have the Sludge Belcher? I don't know if I do. I mean, next turn we've got 7 mana, Silent Knight, Pileted Shredder, maybe the better way forward. Maybe the better way forward.
Powering up. Portals online.
Okay, another Ogre Brute. Well, I'm not in danger of dying, I don't think. Not with the Belcher in play.
Watch this.
So we'll get a trade there. That's a value trade, right? The Arathi Weaponsmith's still alive. We're going to save the weapon. We'll see where the Ogre lands. We'll see if the Ogre is stupid again. Pretty much guaranteed to hit something. Oh, right, I was going to say, pretty much guaranteed to hit a minion on the board, but it hit my face again. Ogre stupid. That's not what the Rogue wanted. I've got a lot of damage on this board, including the weapon. So he's targeting the Arathi with something. What does he have? Does he have a spell? Shiv, perhaps? Eviscerate? What's he got? It's not backstab if he's targeting an injured minion, so what does he have? Regardless of what he has, I have another Belcher and I have another Obsidian, so I think this is going to be another win. Volcanic Drake doesn't really do anything, the Shredder kills it off quite easily. But how much damage do I have? 5, 8, 12, 14. It's not lethal. It's not lethal, so I think in this situation I could either go face or I could trade. Am I afraid of dying? If I go face, I'm setting up an easy lethal for next turn. Because the Ogre's probably going to be stupid again, right? And it's probably going to hit the wrong thing. Do I just want to Belcher up again? Or do I want to Obsidian? I'm definitely playing a taunt.
What
of some kind. Either the Obsidian or the Belcher. I think the Sludge Belcher, yeah, is the play. And we'll armor up just in case. In case there's some ridiculous Tinkerzoil, Blade Flurry, you know, sap, weapon play. Who knows, right? It is a 9-1 rogue, so who knows what he's got, or she. Double Belcher acting as a great barrier there. And I think he's debating what to attack with first. He's going to use the Ogre. No, he's going to use the... No, he's using the Dragon, sure. Not sure how he clears this board, though. With 8 mana, actually. Oh, Ogre is, well, partially stupid. It kills something, I guess. Didn't kill what he wanted, but it killed something. I presume he would have attacked with the Ogre and used his weapon on the Belcher, but even then, what's he going to do with that health total? And there we go, 10-1. 10-1.
victory or death? Bring it on!
Right, so 10-1 now, our next game against a warrior. Now, if this warrior has come this far, his deck must be insane, right? His deck must be absolutely insane. So, let's see how well my warrior deck matches up with his. I have a curve. The Worgen Infiltrator goes down. We'll have the Haunted Creeper. We've got the Silverhand Regent, and we have Deathspite. So we have a curve, and that's what you really want in Arena. You want a curve. Curves are good. Interesting that he coined that out and does nothing with it. He's given me information there. So I'm going to play the Creeper, and I'm not going to reveal the Worgen. If I reveal the Worgen, it'll get attacked. So he's given me information that he's got this Fiery War Axe, he's equipped it, telling me, yeah, play stuff so I can hit it with my face. Cleave! Ooh, alright. It's annoying. I didn't get any value out of my Worgen there. Will he attack a 1-1? Or is he just going to pass? No, he's just going to pass. Okay. Now, I'm going to feed him the Bone Guard. I'm going to feed him the Bone Guard because I don't want to lose the Silverhand Regent. So I'm going to play off curve here. Floating 1 mana. That's never a good thing, right? But, having said that, I'm not too fussed if he kills that 3-2. He is taking 3 to face. However, there is that 1 weapon charge still left, and that's pretty annoying. So next turn, maybe do I just Deathspite next turn and hold? Or do I just feed him the Silverhand Regent? Just to get his weapon out the way. I'm going to feed it. If this was turn 5, I could have hero powered and got a 1-1 out of it. So this Silverhand Regent is getting me no value whatsoever. But what was the alternative? Deathspite pass? I don't want to reveal the fact that I have a Deathspite, right? So now I can use the Deathspite and I can kill that thing. I mean, Cult Master draws 2 cards, but no. This is better. Oh, and I can actually kill it. Great. Right, Spectral Spider's getting some form of value here. Clearing the pint-sized summoner. But he's got the initiative now, because he's... Oh, that's fine. He's playing minions, and I'm having to react. I can kill that, though. I can just face tank it. But do I want to kill it? Is that worth it? No. We'll just play our 6-5. We're stealing his hero power. So look, we can armor up now. That doesn't really do much for us, but it's a body, right? The 6-5 in this game is just a body. In earlier games, if you watch my earlier videos... Oh, that's good for him. If you watch the earlier videos, I was able to steal some pretty good hero powers. He has his own Deathspite. Oh dear, that's really bad. Okay. Sure. I guess it's the Frost Ellie. And what do I freeze? Do I freeze his face? Do I freeze a minion? I guess I freeze a minion. Which one do I freeze?
I wonder.
Okay, we'll freeze that one. Was that the right play? Should I have frozen the Ooze just so it dies with the Death Spite effect? Well, it's going to die anyway, right? Yeah, the Ooze is going to die anyway, because he's going to attack the Frost Ellie with his Death Spite. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Right, I froze the wrong minion. I should have frozen the Ooze. Oh dear. Did that cost me the game? Does it matter? Silent Knight's pretty good. It has stealth. So we're definitely playing Silent Knight. We're going to heal our face and armor up. I'm not revealing the Cobra just yet. The Cobra dies too easily to his weapon, so we're not going to reveal it. I'm going to assume that he uses the weapon on the Earthen Ring Farseer here. That takes the shield off of the Silent Knight, but that's good because next turn we have Cultmaster and we can draw a card. He does have the advantage though, in my opinion, because of that weapon. The Acidic Swamp Ooze was really good for him on that earlier turn. It denied me using that Death Spite, and oh, that's really sad.
Put this apple on your head.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Yeah, that was a massive swing for him. So I think it's over. I don't know if I can come back from this. He has the board, he has the initiative, he has everything going for him. I can draw a card, but is that really going to save me in this game? My health total's not too bad. Just his board presence is too good. Alright. Spectral Knight or Cobra? Yeah, for the Lich King. It contests 2 things on his board. That's pretty good. So I presume he'll kill the Cultmaster first. Oh no, he's got his own Frost Ellie. Okay. And go face. Sure. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm nearly dead. Fierce Monkey. Ooh. Right. 7, 12, and 15. Oh god, I'm pretty much dead. Let's see what we get from the Scarab. Okay, all of those are useless. Tinkmaster Overspark, though, could help us here. I think we take the Tinkmaster. Tinkmaster Overspark could turn one of his big minions into something small, so let's see. Oh, best result! RNG on my side. Are we dead yet, though? 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not quite dead, then. So we play the Cobra. Because we've just got to play stuff. And we're not going to use the Inner Rage on the 1-1 there. It's just not worth it. Let's see how he trades. He's going to kill the Cobra first. And he's going to use the minion which he thinks is the least value here, I presume. Okay. Okay, value trade there on the Tinkmaster. His Fierce Monkey still survives. What? VARIAN WRYNN! Oh dear lord, VARIAN WRYNN. It's over. It's over. And as I'm saying there to my friend, how's my deck meant to compete with that? Alex Straza is in my deck, so I do have a legendary, but oh, VARIAN WRYNN is essentially board presence and card draw. I'm still not dead. I'm still surviving. But he has a 7/7 on board, and he has card advantage too. Oh dear. Gorehowl, sure, it's over. Yeah. VARIAN WRYNN and Gorehowl in his deck. I guess that explains why he's a 10-win warrior. Okay, heading into our next game, and it's against a Paladin. Now, we have a weapon in hand, we have a slam, we have a dual scarab, and we have an inner rage, which isn't really going to do very much for us, unless it helps to kill something useful. Not feeling very confident saying to my friend there that this could be my last game. This could be 10-3. Let's see what this Paladin plays. It's a golden Paladin, right? So this guy, presumably, is an expert at Paladin. Bone Guard Lieutenant. Now, it's a 3-2. I'm unlikely to hero power next turn. I'm likely to play Slam. Yep. Or Dual Scarab. So I'm not really going to get tremendous value out of this Bone Guard. I could hero power trade into the shield or hero power face. I mean, it becomes a 3-3, right? Or do I just want to inner rage trade and play something? Play a Scarab or a Leponome? Or do I just want to slam the shield, draw a card, and then trade? Or is this better? We'll draw, if we play the Scarab, yeah, we draw a 3-cost card. None of those are particularly good. It's between the Demolisher and the Razorfen. Razorfen is Board Presence because there are 2 minions that spawn out of that card, and that's pretty good. Demolisher is decent too, but yeah, I prefer the Board Presence. So we use the Inner Rage, we pop the shield, we trade. Was there a better way of doing that? Maybe, but I'm left with a 1-1 on the board, and hey, that is Board Presence, right? Look, it contests his 1-1. That's pretty good.
Get in there and fight, man.
Wow, that's a waste of an abusive sergeant. That's a desperation play if I ever saw one. He really wants Board Presence. Which is telling me that he's got nothing else he could have played on that turn. It's saying to me that he didn't have a 3-drop, like a Dancing Swords or a Razorfen Hunter, so that's really interesting. Okay, we killed the 2-1, and now we're debating the Razorfen or the Swords. I think the Razorfen is better. 2 minions on the board, one of them will contest his 1-1, and then the 2-3 can contest something else that he plays.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Okay, Divine Shield is really annoying. I could slam it, or I could just trade and use Death Spite.
Suck steel, swine.
I could ignore it. I mean, this isn't a... well, this could be bad if I ignore it. He could have Blessing of Kings. Oh dear. No, we have to kill it. We have to trade. We lose a minion. We use a weapon charge. All on one enemy minion. That's fine. Death Spite in itself is a threat now because he's going to be very conscious about what he plays. That's fine. I'm going to kill that. I presume he's just feeding me that minion. He wants me to use the weapon. He's just feeding it to me. He's like, yeah, sure, use your weapon. The Cloak Field could come in handy later. Okay. Dancing Swords, Gilbin Stalker, I think is the play. Venture Co. will save for later on, once our hand is more or less empty. Slam is going to be pretty good, I think, on this next turn. We'll slam the Mechanical Yeti, we'll trade in the 4-4. And then the 2-3 kills off his 1-1. That's pretty good. Or is there another play? I'm not sure what he's thinking about here. Okay. It's being very slow. Oh, that changes things. Defender of Argus lets me buff up the Dancing Swords, kill the 4-5, and not lose the Dancing Swords. That's an even stronger play. And we get to save the slam for something else.
My shield for Argus.
Right, there we go. My shield for Argus. Pretty strong. And we'll play into my control tech, even though we got wrecked by it in an earlier game. So, Defender of Argus, one of the best cards you can have in Arena. Taunting stuff up, plus giving your minions an attack and a health bonus. Wow, Lil'Exorcist actually got value. Wow, how often do you see Lil'Exorcist get value in Arena because of deathrattle minions actually being on the enemy board? And not just one deathrattle minion, 2 deathrattle minions. So yeah, getting wrecked by Lil'Exorcist there. Okay. Well, we're going to slam that, right? Happy I saved the slam. Okay, Haunted Creeper. Okay, we've got to trade everything. For the Lich King. Spectral Knight with 6 health is pretty good. Can't be targeted by Hammer of Wrath. So, yeah, pretty good. Spectral Knight, I think, is such an underrated card in Arena. I think it's so good. Mages can't fireball it. Paladins can't Hammer of Wrath it. It's so good. Obviously, it's contested now by his 7/7 War Golem, which is essentially a Dr. Boom without the boom bots. But I have the freeze. Yeah, Coolant goes on. And I guess we just, well, play stuff. Yeah. Venture Co comes down. Now, not the ideal usage of Venture Co in the sense that I've still got a minion in my hand. So I'm only really going to be able to play 1 minion per turn now. But it's a threat. It's got 7 attack.
Your magic shall not save.
Okay.
Well met.
Okay, sure. He's going to flood the board now. 2 Silverhand recruits will be spawning. That's absolutely fine. It's fine because I have 11 damage on board. How much does he have? 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Can I race him down here? Or do I need to trade? I mean, I could Cult Master. No. Do I just go face? Yeah. I'll go face. Sure. And I'll stealth it. Yeah. That's so strong. So, stealthed Venture Co. kills him next turn. Do I armor up or do I play the Cult Master here? Am I in danger of dying? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. Plus something ridiculous like double Blessing of Kings or a True Silver maybe. No. We armor up. Basically, if he heals here, it's over for me. This game is over. If he cannot heal, I win. That's basically what it comes down to. Right, that does nothing. That also does nothing. It's over. Wow. Who would have thought a stealth Venture Co wins me the game? Wow. He's a bit like a Ravenholdt assassin, isn't he there? Sitting there with his stealth. Okay, time rewinder, sure. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, if he'd been able to heal, I probably would have lost this game. You know, something like Antique Healbot would have ruined it. But there we go. It's a win. We took a gamble. It paid off. 11-2.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
Okay. Warrior against Mage.
Victory or death!
My opponent has a very interesting name. Right, decent opening hand, I guess. We have a Worgen, we have 2 drops, we have the coin. I mean, we can coin a 2-drop here. I like the idea of coining a creeper, perhaps.
Hello.
Oh, another 2-drop. Okay. Or do I just save the coin? Yeah. In an earlier game, I think I had a Worgen in hand, and yet I coined a 2-drop because I had another 2-drop to play. In this situation, though, I just want to see what happens if we just play the Worgen. I mean, we're going to trade now, right? But that's okay. That's what the Worgen's there for, to get some value out of a trade. If I'd played the Haunted Creeper, if I'd coined the Creeper last turn, I'd struggle to kill his 2/2. I'd have to use Inner Rage. Or Slam. So I guess the Worgen was the right play. Right, so Harvest Golem's really good because of the deathrattle. It's one of the best value 3-drops in Arena because it will spawn a 2-1 when it dies. I think Slam's fine here. Okay, Earthen Ring's okay. So, I guess we trade. And in a rage? We'll coin out. What should we coin out? Bone Guard or Scarab? Bone Guard's decent. Yeah. There we go. Little board presence. Board presence. And this is our last game in this particular series, so we're fighting for 12 wins here. So every play needs to be considered very carefully. Ogre Magi, 4-4, contest 2 of my minions. Let's draw from the Scarab and see what we get. I think that's sensible. Ooh, Bouncing Blade, but King's Defender is better. King's Defender is a weapon. We love weapons. And I'm going to go face. I'm going to go face. Why am I going face? Why didn't I trade? Because, well, the Magi is dangerous. It has a plus spell damage buff. But he's going to have to make a trade himself. And I'll let him decide on the trade. Sure. What? He didn't kill the 3-3. Sure. Okay. Does that mean I just armor up here and... Well, I'm going to King's Defender. That's happening for sure, right?
What now?
So... Or is it? Spectral Knight is a 4-6. It'd be difficult for him to remove that. I could trade my minions into his... Okay, this is a bit awkward. How badly do I want to kill the Ogre Magi? Spectral Knight is better. Yeah, and we just trade. That's really good. Now, I was singing the praises of Spectral Knight in an earlier game, saying that it can't be targeted by a fireball. It's really good against classes that rely on spells, especially targeted spells. He won the joust. I have some information though. He has a Force Attack max. Both of those minions contest my 4-6. Wow, he just gave me Bloodlust. Interesting. And he's going face, right. He's building up a board, and I need to be careful here. So... I guess the 4-4 is the most threatening minion, because it's got 4 health and 4 attack. So I suppose I use the Spectral to trade. Or do I? Yes, I do. I heal up the Spectral. That brings it back up in health. Get some weapon value with a trade. Okay, that's pretty good. He'll have to double trade to kill that Spectral Knight, so all in all, looks relatively stable to me. He can't ping it, so that's really important as well. So he's going to kill the Earthen Ring. Okay, it goes face. That's good, I guess. Not too worried about my health total here. I'm at 25. We're heading into my turn 7 next, so 25 is a good solid health total. I have Argent Commander, I have Frost Ellie. Bloodlust is not going to be of any value just yet. Wow, Fireball! To the face? Oh, right. Because he wants Divine Favour value. Well, he only draws 2 cards, but okay. But Fireball to the face, interesting. Is that putting me on a clock? Is that telling me something? Does he have more fireballs in that hand? What's that telling me? I think I have this game. So just saying to a friend, 12 win hype. I think I've got this. So you trade. And... I fear Flame Strike, I guess. So do I want to overcommit? Okay, so this play would definitely bait out a Flame Strike, because I placed a Cobra down. But he doesn't have a Flame... Wow. It killed my Cobra. He didn't have the Flame Strike. So on that basis, I think I win this game. Jeeves is interesting, but it's not... It's going to draw him cards, but I'm going to kill Jeeves, right? Argent Commander does some work here, perhaps. Or do I need to bother? We're definitely killing Jeeves. I don't want him drawing cards. The question is how. I mean, he can't ping the Spectral, so this is a good trade. Do I want to use my face? Am I scared of double fireball? No. Because I can armor up. Sure. Alright. Turn 9. Flame Strike here would wreck my board because he could ping the Belcher down. Does he have it? If he doesn't have it, I think I win.
One shot.
Oh, Elven Archer. That's pretty good for him. Wasn't expecting that. But I think it's over. He's playing low quality minions, or rather minions with low stats on the board. So this Shredder gobbles them all up for breakfast.
We must cleanse the
That's
sun
pretty
well.
decent for him. So he's doing everything he can here to flood his board. That's the only way that he has a chance of winning. So Bloodlust does not win me this game yet. I'm pondering whether I can just go face with everything, including an Argent Commander. Or do I just play a Frost Ellie, freeze something and go face? Or do I play a Frost Ellie, freeze something and trade? I like the 5/5 stats on the Frost Ellie. It is awkward for him to kill in terms of trades. Question is then, what do I freeze? I guess I freeze the Leper Gnome because it's the most threatening minion. Because of the deathrattle. You know, double fireball, it's 12 damage, plus a deathrattle from the Leper Gnome, that's 14 damage. Not that that kills me, but yeah, we trade. We trade. We'll let him put his Shattered Sun into the Belcher. Oh, a polymorph on an injured Belcher. That's okay, I guess. We didn't get the slime death rattle. Oh, face! Really? Really? Okay. Bloodlust. I'm so desperate to use it. Well, I guess we need to trade then. Because if he's got Flame Strike... Yeah, if he's got Flame Strike, he can't leave anything on his board. That's how you lose the game. And I'm armoring up. Why am I armoring up? Because I was at 12 health. Double fireball would kill me, so it's absolutely crucial now that I armor up every single turn to put myself out of spell lethal range. That's pretty good for him. Well, there's a fireball. Wow, there's a fireball. Right, he killed the Venture Co. That's good, I can play stuff again. The question is, do I go face? No, I can't. I have to trade. I have to trade. Okay. So, Arathi Weaponsmith. Can I afford to tank it? Yes, I can. Because I'll armor back up.
Your turn to fall.
I'll armor up to 13 health. So double fireball does not kill me. No, I don't need to armor up. I don't need to. I had lethal next turn. Yeah, I don't need to armor up because I had lethal next turn. I'm drawing one card, so one card does not kill me. Pyroblast would not have killed me. So yeah, setting up lethal, and there we go. 12 wins. 12 wins with Warrior. Wow, what a feeling. Wow. Feeling very humbled at the moment to have gone 12 wins with Warrior. It's a rarity for me to go 12 wins with Warrior. So this deck, by the way, did not have Fiery War Axe, and yet it still managed to go 12 wins. It had Arathi Weaponsmiths and it had Death Spikes, but often the War Axe is that crucial early game play that can net you some good trades on the board early or clear the board early, and I didn't have it, and yet this deck still managed to go 12 wins. So yeah, really, really happy, feeling really elated. Yeah, thanks very much for joining me, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Do check out the previous 2 videos which showcase the earlier games.